Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to the Advanced English Grammar class with me, Mrs. Ika, and also Mrs. Ami, of course. We hope that you are excited to continue the lesson. And in this week lessons, we're going to learn about complex and compound sentences. Have you heard about these two sentences before? Okay, so first of all, let's talk about complex sentence. Before moving on, I'd like to ask you a quick question to think about. What comes to your mind when you hear a word complex? I'll give you several seconds to think about that. Remember, complex sentence contains one independent clause and at least one dependent or subordinate clause. The dependent clause cannot stand alone as a complete sentence. After you're having a full understanding of the definition of complex sentence, we will move on to the example of it. Moreover, in complex sentence, the independent clause expresses a complete thought and can stand alone, while the dependent clause adds additional information but cannot stand alone. Complex sentences often use subordinating conjunctions, such as because, although, or since, to link the clauses, creating relationships between ideas such as cause and effect or contrast. So, you may remember the structure of complex sentence is independent clause plus dependent clause. Example of complex sentence. First, although it was raining, we decided to go for a walk. Here, we have independent clause, which is we decided to go for a walk. It is a complete sentence which can stand alone without the help of dependent clause. Meanwhile, the dependent clause is although it was raining. This sentence cannot stand alone. The next example is because she studied hard, she passed the exam. Here you can also see independent and dependent clause. Notice that the two examples use subordinate conjunctions such as although, and here it uses because to connect the two clauses. That's why these are called complex sentences. Compound sentence. A compound sentence consists of two or more independent clauses connected by coordinating conjunctions fanboys. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Remember, compound sentence is connected by coordinating conjunctions fanboys. Meanwhile, in complex sentence, the clauses are connected by subordinating conjunction. So, the structure of compound sentence is independent clause plus coordinating conjunction plus independent clause. So, the structure of compound sentence is independent clause plus coordinating conjunction plus independent clause. Now, let's see example of compound sentence. First, I wanted to go for a hike, but it started to rain. Notice how the two independent clauses, I wanted to go for a hike and it started to rain, are connected by a coordinating conjunction but. The next example, she loves to read and he enjoys writing. Here, the two clauses are also connected by coordinating conjunction and. If you look closely at the two clauses, they are independent, so they can stand alone. For example, she loves to read. If you put a full stop here, people or the reader can still understand the meaning without combining it with another clause. Okay, students, these are several key takeaways that you have to remember. Firstly, complex sentence. The dependent clause often begins with subordinating conjunctions like although, because, since, unless, or while. Meanwhile, in compound sentence, coordinating conjunctions, fanboys, help connect related ideas. Complex sentences can show relationships like cause and effect, contrast, or time. Meanwhile, compound sentences can add variety and complexity to writing by combining thoughts. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm looking forward to meet all of you in class and talk about this topic a little bit more detail. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.